the main comic either. It did get better, but it took a while.
Then again, X.
Oh wait. That begs to mind the final issue. Shadow, isn't he dead? Long story. He got better. Cool.
By the way. Hey, Zero.
Yeah.
Note how this Chow right here is gray. Now watch as I ironically name him Ash.
Trials of
And let's also bear in mind, although this was used to catch, the Rouge fake that was trying to...
You specifically meant ZX Advent Ash,
you know that one issue of the comic where Rouge was being, Rouge was stealing gems, but it turned out to be a Rouge fake, and the main people who weren't Captain Westwood thought, there's no way Rouge could be a thief. Go back to being a thief, and do you realize who you're talking about here?
I guess they didn't.
I mean, she's still a thief, she's just, I just, like, remember when Shadow was committing crimes and everyone thought it was me? Maybe the same thing is happening to Rouge. And
God, browsing Reddit sometimes finds
yeah, anyway, the stream's back, on again this, week. Blah, 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 blah. I can word good right now. This is what happens when, I had to rush to get done after trying to hunt Shantae Risky's revenge for files.
Hello, Twitch people. Right now, Miner is screwing around in SA1 as metal.
Alright, so I have no idea how to enter this door.
I forget what...
I do know...
Sorry.
This is my fight. No need to trouble.
I forget what your experience with Resident Evil is.
Non-existent.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, I recall my first experience with Resident Evil was, like, I think 1 or 2 or 3 years ago I did that Resident Evil blind run, and were there for it, on Twitch. And I've garnered more of an interest in the series. I should probably, stream that soon. I've been wanting to get into more of, Resident Evil 4, which I have on GameCube.
Well, Resident Evil 4 is also on Steam. For like $20.
Well, I have it on GameCube, and unless someone were to gift it to me, I wouldn't play it on Steam. Because I have it on GameCube.
My cat is supposedly going bonkers. Wait, why is the Mystic Room's chowder at sunset? Miner, have you been downloading illegal Russian bootlegs?
No. To be fair, we are at the end of the game. Technically.
I don't remember seeing the Chow Garden like this in game. Is this normal?
I'll just assume it's normal. I didn't put on any daytime cheats.
Alright, so we hit that switch over here. And yet... Okay, there's also something in here. And yet... For some reason, that doesn't open this up over here. I don't even know what switch that door opens, other than it says it should be open. So, I don't know what's going on there, and in fact, now I actually want to look it up.
The red scarf with voice chat.
Jad Stronghold Revisited.
Just one more Chow to name.
I already got the Power of Bonds, yes? Or the MP boost. Okay, that Power of Bonds is an achievement, and I'm playing Switch version, so I don't need to worry about that.
So, Minor, what are you doing in the job currently? I lost track of what we were doing.
What?
Behind the throne!
Well,
This
I
is my
am
fight.
at the end of Metal Sonic Adventure. Sorry, Metal Sonic. So I'm mainly just fooling around in the Chow Garden. One more Chow to...
Of course, it's right here.
Area clear of threats.
How many emblems are you going to be going for?
Okay, I can imagine why I didn't see that before now.
I kinda already cheated my way to get better FADX for the Steam version. I'll get the emblems on the GameCube.
We won, Admiral.
Alright, so that opens that. Getting back. CS gauge.
Oh.
You know, guys, with Sonic Mania... With Mania, I just realized something.
Huh?
I want to make sure I was you hear me, Red Scarf?
Yeah.
I just realized something about Mania Adventures. Classic Sonic had a Chaos Emerald during the entire time he was in Forces.
Yeah.
Classic Sonic had what?
Classic Sonic had a Chaos Emerald the entire time he was in Forces.
He did?
Cause partway through Mania, the first episode of Mania Adventures, he literally pulls a Chaos Emerald out of his ass.
And it shows up on the radar.
That's fair. Why did he not ever think to... You know what? I know exactly the reason why. The writing.
Well, it's also the thing that Classic Sonic has never been shown to have any sort of additional abilities boost from a single Chaos Emerald. He's only ever been shown to get a boost from all 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, he also hadn't been shown to be able to do a homing attack or air boost before Generations, and
Besides...
Yeah, but you've got to remember that at the end of Generations, that's when he starts learning it. Because he's seen the older Sonic do it. So he's learning by imitation. But he's not seen the older Sonic use a single Chaos Emerald to get any sort of boost in power. Because that
yeah, I guess
happened in
that's
all of the planet. Sonic Adventure 2. So...
Literally milliseconds before the capsules.
Besides, when it comes to base game Forces and its whole Isekai Classic Sonic from Mania into Forces deal, I'd rather just regard the portal on Mania's end as a gateway to Encore and or Mania Adventures. Because, yeah,
oh yeah, that's
Forces
fair.
has a good plot.
I never thought about that. We can just completely forget that ever happened and just, if we consider it that way... Also, these beastmen, completely incompetent. Hey. But, yeah, I never thought about that, but technically you can just ignore that Forces ever happened if you consider Mania Adventure Encore mode as where the good ending takes you.
Perfectly works for me. It's trying to make...
They...
Someone on Reddit posted another good Omega clip from the ERG comics.
But yeah, it's like, I remember people were saying that Sonic Mania, the good ending was actually the bad ending because it led to Sonic Forces, and now that we have Encore mode and Mania Adventures, that can no longer be the case.
God bless Christian Whitehead.
To be honest, people saying that about, yeah, the Mania good ending actually being the bad ending, to be honest, they're just looking for an excuse to shit on things.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was as well, but it is kind of still funny to think about that they don't have that excuse anymore. If we think about that mentality.
Oh, it won't stop them.
Let's face it, nothing will stop them, except... Actually, no, I'm not gonna go there, because that's just way too blunt.
Wait, what?
Except getting the next game!
No, not getting the next game. I was gonna say something way more blunt.
In that
It's
case,
just a side, yeah.
in that case, let me derail that train of thought. Hey, Zira, look
Thank
who it
you.
is. Look who it is, Zira.
Oh, are you kidding me? There's a treasure chest right there that I never noticed before now. Until now in the cutscene. Really, game? That's how you're gonna introduce that treasure chest to me?
It's no use! Tangy
Well, I know what I'm gonna have to do when I return to Jad again.
We have to get to Maya
I had to
and the
do
rest
it.
of the elementals.
Archie Omega is a gift.
Truly.
This is Barry.
Understood.
Sanctuary
Engaging
man.
in battle. For
It's a long
science!
story. But she's
For
sort of
science.
haunting me while we look for the Mana Stones and the elementals.
Yeah, long story, but this fairy's kinda just haunting me until I do this worldly quest. And also I notice my webcam just stopping at the weirdest frames.
He told me about travelers looking for the Sword of Mana.
You must have a story too, right? Some reason to make this journey?
So spill.
You must have a story too, right? So spill the beans. Love how blunt Angela is in this game. I hear Pokemon sounds.
Yeah, I was just doing a quick thing on Crystal.
I am the princess of the kingdom of Laraj.
So I've picked myself up an Eevee because I want to get an Espeon. But of course that's a friendship evolution during the day.
Agents from the
I've not had the Eevee long because I've only just picked it up. So its base friendship is probably about 72 or 73 right now, and I need to get it to 220.
Oh hey, Jake has finished marathoning the X series and is going on to the Zero series.
Incapacitated the Amazon guards,
Mega Man?
allowing the
Yeah.
thieves to burn the citadel.
Ooh.
He basically went through the entirety of the classic series and then the X series, and now he's starting up the Zero series,
I see.
which means he actually.
Oh, so Jake.
Completely
Huh?
overrun.
So it sounds like Jake's doing well if he's got time to stream then.
Yeah.
I will find those fiends.
That's good to know.
Elliot, my father, and my country.
I guess also it also means he did X6 and X7.
Power to restore my country.
Rip.
Nor find my brother on my own.
And funnily enough, X7 kind of numbed his brain to where he fucked up frequently in X8.
For guidance if ever I were in
Oh dear.
trouble. That is why I am here.
Alright, here. Let me just,
Please, allow
in
me
respect
to
for our fallen comrade,
My kingdom is
uh,
important, but we cannot allow the tree of mana to wither
just
and die.
quickly...
It would be catastrophic.
Thank you, Reese. I know that the goddess of mana will
Oh my god.
save your kingdom.
Okay, so I've just spotted something really weird in Espeon's Gen 2 Learn set. It can learn Dream Eater, but it can't learn Hypnosis.
I'm sorry, but Espeon can't learn hypnosis.
Not in Gen 2.
Not even through TM.
I would imagine.
I don't think
Gen-
hypnosis
it's-
was a TM in Gen 2.
Yeah, its level up moveset isn't great, to be honest, but then that's the same for a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. You know, its level up moveset is Tackle, Tail Whip, Sand Attack, Confusion, Quick Attack, Swift, Side Beam, Psychic, and Morning Sun. Of all of those, the only decent ones really are Side Beam and Psychic.
Running around blindly ever since.
And Confusion will tie you over until you get Side Beam. Swift's alright actually as well.
I could use some
Morning Sun's also actually a really good one because that allows you to restore your health.
Oh, okay. But yes, but in terms of TMs, you can learn a whole bunch of normal stuff like Headbutt and Hyper Beam and yeah, and Return.
Why you would want to put physical moves on the special oriented Pokemon?
Well, you wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, it's an Eevee, so.
Hmm. I mean, you can teach it Shadow Ball, but in Gen 2, Ghost is physical, weirdly.
Yeah, they were still figuring things out.
Yeah, basically you only ever want to go for Umbreon is if you want a wall. I mean, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, I don't want a wall. I want a sweeper.
You want a sweep.
Or if I want to just have an Umbreon.
Besides, Redscarf, if you wanted a better wall, you're better off getting Fortress.
I have a Pineco. Will be evolved at some point. It's a level 22 now, so it's still got about 9 levels to go.
Yeah.
Hello, I've just received a commission image. I didn't even know Jana was working on it.
There's only one easy way to Losena from Maya, and that's the bridge. It is
Oh?
down a treacherous knoll.
All this talk about Espeons and Umbreons is bringing back dramatic flashbacks of when my save file got just randomly ripped away from me.
Was it in my Game Boy card?
Behold, with my new deluxe super cannon, you can
Just randomly, it disappeared. I didn't drop it, I didn't anything. Earlier in the day, the save file worked perfectly, and then just randomly at the end of the day, it was gone. All my team on gold, and my progress, I was past lands. I was about to fight the Kanto gym leaders, and then just
You said it was gold, right?
Yes.
Was it a physical cartridge?
Yes.
Then probably your save battery ran dry.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the battery. It had been replaced, and we tested, and the battery still worked just fine. It was something to do with some programming in the game, I'm certain.
So, hang on.
At that point, it was.
What exactly happened?
At one moment in the day, it just worked, and I was about to fight. It was saved at the point where I had been able to. Had prepared everything to be able to fight the Kanto gym leaders. I was at that point of progression in the story, and then I played the game later, and the save file was just gone.
Yeah, that sounds like the save battery went. To be honest.
You say that, except we had already replaced the save battery. It hadn't been used that long, and on top of that, we tested the battery afterward. It worked. It still worked. So it wasn't the battery. Something happened in the game itself. And I don't know what, but it's something... Like, I had been doing a lot of trading between Gen 1 and Gen 2 with a Pokemon Red cartridge. And while that is a feature that's implemented, we came to the conclusion that it probably had something to do with that, and... I've been sore about it ever since, just gonna say that.
Yeah, Gen 1 and Gen 2 were not most defensively programmed, which makes a lot of sense, really, because at the time, you know, the capabilities of the Game Boy hardware were not even particularly advanced for the day. by the time Pokemon came out, you know, the Game Boy and Game Boy Color could easily have been replaced by much more powerful handhelds by then already, and they weren't. So.
Like the Advance.
Yeah, the Advance really allowed a lot of extra stuff to be done with all sorts, not just Pokemon. But the amount of effort that they went into making Pokemon even function on the Game Boy was incredible.
Even though for the most part, Gen 1 is just held together by binding twine and duct tape.
Yeah.
It works.
It works, but at what cost?
You've also got to remember that the vast majority of bugs and exploits have been found much more recently. Now we have emulators with tools that allow you to step through frame by frame to analyze memory, all sorts of stuff, as well as disassemblers that allow you to take the ROM and turn it back into the assembly code, which you can then go through and figure out what each bit does. Back in the late 90s,
that's
those
fair.
tools simply didn't exist. So the most you would have gotten is someone would have found the missing node nodes. That is fairly easy to even accidentally run into, to be honest. And there would have been a couple of other things. Like, it's one of those weird things that normal moves cannot hit Ghost Pokemon unless you're using Bide. Bide will hit Ghost Pokemon, but only in Gen 1.
Yeah, because it wasn't until Gen 2, I want to say, they introduced Odor Sleuth.
I don't know when that was introduced, but the reason for that is because it's also the same reason why Nightshade, a ghost move, can hit normal types, because Nightshade does fixed damage, it doesn't check types, and because Bide does double the amount of damage done to you, again essentially fixed damage, it doesn't check types. It just does the damage.
Yep, there was one. Yep, but in Gen 1 there was one move that did not do that. That really should have. One
move?
Focus, whatever it's called, the thing that increases your crit hit?
No. Struggle.
Oh
in
yeah.
Gen 1.
Oh no.
Struggle in Gen 1 is normal type.
Yep, and as a result, you can't hit ghost types with it.
Yep. It means
that
it's literally impossible to complete the game with only a Magikarp. And at one point, you would have thought, oh, it'd be impossible to complete with Eevee as well, because it can't really learn, because in Gen 1, Eevee can only learn normal type damaging moves. And my Drybed actually did a challenge. Can he beat Pokemon Red, I think it was, with one Eevee? And he got to Lavender Tower and concluded that it was impossible. But then he did a short update video a few days later because people had told him, actually, Bide would have worked for you. And he tested it, and yeah, Bide, a normal type move, dealt damage to ghosts.
There's also another really terrifying thing in Gen 1 is that if you're a Ditto, don't use Mirror Move when you're a Ditto. Because if you use Mirror Move when you're a Transformed Ditto, it basically takes away your ability to use Struggle.
Yes, that it's not just Mirror Moves. There's another. Is it just Mirror Moves? Because I think there might be another one, Mimic. I think Mimic it triggers the same thing because that happened to J-Rose. I think. No, it wasn't. Sorry, no, it wasn't J-Rose. It was Casper when he did. When he beat. I think
Gen 1 was only a Ditto.
With one Ditto, yeah. And he ran into that issue. That his Ditto forgot how to struggle.
Oh no. So what did it do in place of struggling?
He had
He
to
basically had to.
transform.
Mhm.
That's-
Which basically made the game a whole lot harder than it needed
Oh.
to be. Which
Okay,
which
I would love to see. I would love to see the code of Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2 converted to something like C# or something.
which
You-
actually
that's not going to be a very good comparison, to be honest, because I believe I'm right in saying that Pokemon games were written entirely in 6502 assembler.
yeah.
Yeah.
C# wasn't even a language back then. I mean, C#,
Yeah.
C#
Well, I mean, in a way that I could
well,
understand.
C# has actually been around for quite a long time now. About 2002, 2003 it first appeared. I forget, I'll have to look that up.
I want to say it was. I don't remember. Or actually, I should say I don't know. I don't remember.
No, it first appeared in 2000. But of course, initially C# was only for developing on Windows. It's only been within the last decade or so that its use on other operating systems, or at least to make stuff for other operating systems, has become mainstream. With the likes of Unity, and which uses the Mono framework.
Yeah, I work with Unity.
Quick top derail. But while I was browsing the Sonic Reddit, I came across an IDW comic edit with the the card scene in like issue 9, where the group's playing cards. Someone made an edit of that, but they're playing cards against humanity.
Oh.
And
No.
Tangle's line at the end is just gold.
Oh.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
Alright.
I'll check it in a moment as soon as I'm not being attacked by bunny slippers. Yes, I know what I said.
That was easy.
And my Discord window is on the screen that has the game, so let me drag the window over here.
Oh my god, Red Scarf, I just saw it in Art Showcase on the other server! I don't know why that
Post it
Alright,
in
where's
multiverse.
the
Post
thing?
it in the multiverse.
I will do.
was in the Arch.
I now see the thing, the Vanilla's clothes in the Sonic X comic, and yeah! Top 10 photos taken before disaster, Sonic and... Are you sure? I have not successfully beaten Sense nor Concussion into him yet.
Archie Omega is a gift.
Okay, what kind of answer cards do you have?
Right, so Zwat should be able to see that now. I've posted it in the showcase on this server.
Yeah.
And hopefully he recognises what, certainly what Pose Hannah's doing. Because I had joked about commissioning it on the other RP server, and then a few other people were like, do it, so I thought, yeah, why not? At no point did I ever tell anyone that I'd added Maria into it as well.
That just makes it so much
Okay,
better.
so...
Because initially, yeah, I was just gonna get Hannah replicating that pose, but I thought, nah, I'll get Maria in there as well.
Okay, where did you post it?
Showcase.
In the showcase.
Showcase. So why?
The showcase, okay. I see, something from Roman.
Scroll down.
You have to be scrolling.
I see
along.
Tikal, I see Rouge with no makeup. She looks kinda cute. Rouge with a bat face.
Keep going.
Wave. And...
He found it!
And you know exactly what comic channel that is referencing.
See, it was more like he built it and I oversaw development. Also, it just turned from day to night in game, so I'd better get back to game, because that's what the viewers of, the viewers here, aka the one viewer who's watching me, is here for.
I am also leaving the machine hanging.
Your retrospect, you want to know what would have been more golden? If you had commissioned a second version of Maria, in Marie pose in the panel right after that one. It's just like that. Okay, I'm backing away slowly now.
Well, I could do that as well, but yeah, I mean that one picture cost me $100.
Yeah.
Duh.
I mean, it's worth every cent, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll need
Alright. Now we have to hunt these little cactuses.
Anyway, yeah.
In the game.
Anyway, yeah. Still an SADX, just playing some mini games because, hey, better SADX ads I'm back. I might as well oblige.
That was a really, really weird scene, and a really weird thing for Duran to do. Waited for Duran to look. And now I'm gonna switch to playing as, Angela for a bit, so I can use less, so I can focus more on using magic and just spamming buttons rather than spamming buttons and moving. And I'm already out of mana. And, I only have 2 fairy walnuts, so I guess it's back to Duran. Great. Forgot how sparse magic abilities are to be used in the early game. I'm so used to playing my completed save file.
On my end,
Where magic is basically at a surplus.
kind of makes sense that they'd recreate the Game Gear emulation for SADX this faithfully for better SADX. White noise and accuracy.
Oh my god. You know, guys, something I just found out through Reddit. 8 days ago, Forces was only $10 on the eShop.
What was?
Forces was only $10 on the Nintendo eShop 8 days ago.
Oh.
I have no idea what the price is now.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, what's the current non-sale price for that game again?
$40?
Okay, I thought for some reason it had dropped down to 20.
Okay, you know what?
And...
Let me pause again and check. We don't speak of the category, so... Shit, I just spoke of it.
You spoke of it!
Okay, yeah, it's back up to $40.
Huh. Okay, maybe in my mind is making things up.
I still can't get over the one comic panel edit of just the crew playing Cards Against Humanity.
Just really weird. What did Tangle say it was again? That card?
Some douche with an acoustic guitar.
Reminds me we need to play, at least pretend... I'd say we need to do Pretend You're Zizzy at some point, but then, didn't they remove, blank cards?
I don't remember.
I believe they did due to some people using it for evil, let's say.
Oh.
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, yeah. Agreed. Just
Meanwhile, Meyer is now. Yeah, I see you're playing the Game Gear version of Mean Bean Machine.
And since it's brought back for better SADX, I'm playing this on the 8-pin emulator.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And of course, the drawback is we get a hecking small game screen at this resolution.
Good lord. I mean, I guess it's Game Gear accurate, but still. You know, if not for nothing, the game. If not for nothing, the game still looks like graphically okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Duran, take care of your not girlfriend.
Not to mention, the emulator is recreated very faithfully. Wonder how hard that was to port over.
Oh yeah, I recall, I know for a fact Reddit's seen this, but I wonder if you guys have, that art where it shows Amy trying to crack a code, and then Sonic cracks it, and turns out it was a trap for him to call her a cutie.
Oh,
like,
white screen.
What's this? You are a QT.
Switch to
Wait a minute.
Discord for a second.
This is the past.
Controls for this emulator on Xbox do take a little getting used to for Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, okay.
Gotta
Okay,
remember,
this is new. I don't.
Not B and A.
This is new. I don't
cleaned it
remember
out.
part of the background changing for the console version.
Or in the Master System version.
Come on.
This is only on the Game Gear version.
It's weird.
It's a nice added touch, though. Especially given, hey, it is.
Can I also just say?
Yeah.
Can I also just say the robotic portrait in this version looks really amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
It looks like he's just like, ah, shoot, did I forget to take the cheese out of the oven?
it's like what? It's just like robotic. Why did you put cheese in the oven in the first place?
I have no idea. That's what came out.
Do I look like I have do I look like I have any idea, you metallic moron?
Sorry, Dr. Robotnik. We won't question your excellence again.
We didn't mean to question your
Your
excellence,
lordness. Your
I want to say that I have to.
your big lordness. Oh, giant lord. I don't know why I'm so addicted to the word lord as a nickname for AOSDH Robotnik. But I mean, it fits. I
We'll
think.
be pleased to help you, your girthiness.
That sounds like something they would have actually said. I guarantee that is something they said. Don't know what episode, but I guarantee they said that at least once.
Miter.
We might be going out of this one.
Input lag. Causing me a little trouble here. As you can plainly see. And
Well,
no,
I
it's
can't
not
see
the
it.
emulator. The input lag is just an import problem for any 8-bit version of Mean Bean Machine or Puzzlo Kids.
You barely won that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Plot twist, it's Earl actually going through and stopping Dr. Robotnik.
Dun 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 dun
care. It doesn't have the gameplay experience nearly enough.
It doesn't hamper the experience enough. Wow, that's said every gamer ever.
I have had way worse input lag. Just ask Electric Sparks about our game night in D3T's Genesis compilation.
It's the princess.
Oof.
Input lag on both sides, and it was atrocious. So atrocious, even I fell into the Mystic Cave pit of doom over and over again.
What? Why? What did I do?
You know the one.
Wait. What are you doing?
The one that doesn't exist in the Whitehead
You
version
have
because
no
they stayed in
reason to
Palace.
attack us.
Right.
This cannot be allowed.
This cannot be allowed. I say so
And
softly
you're dead.
to assert my dominance.
Stage 11. Oh well.
Okay, guys, so, mages, their minions are robots. That makes sense, right?
They're magic golems.
Magitech.
Seriously? You can't finish me here.
They're machine golems. They're not magic. I mean, they might be powered by magic, but you cannot convince me that this fits the purpose, and Riesz is already about to die. Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Well, I guess I'll just repeat what Dragon Ruffy's probably saying to me, my love. So long, sucker!
Yep. Red, there are
Right.
emotes on the other server.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think they have? Why do you think they have the pointy hats and everything? But they're obviously designed to be
that's-
mechanical mages.
Yes!
That's fair.
Yes! I love this.
Riesz, you're already almost dead again. Stop almost dying.
I have only one thing to tell you.
Oh gosh.
I can see those emotes getting plenty.
Me too.
I love the name of the Maria one.
I didn't even have a look at the names.
We have an angry
Kitty.
and yes, that.
Oh, did you make emotes based off of Red's commission?
Yeah, and the one he's made with Maria, he's given it the code to Cheeky Kitty. Which, to be fair, is
A very cheeky kitty.
Meow. I'm not sorry. And, yeah, let's, pass the healing around. Okay,
oh, he's made of emotes
You know
on
what,
the
she's-
server as well.
Actually, the Focus Nitro, so...
Yes!
I can remember if there are any slots or not, but yeah.
well, that's just great. Riesz is already dead.
So long, sucker. Hello, Scratch.
We have a lot of good emotes on the server. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is still one of my favorite emotes. I think this was what I suggested for the server.
Which one?
I just posted it in the show.
Ah!
Shadow it.
Shadow delete this. Delete this.
DD delete this. Please tell me there's a DDD version of the meme.
I'm not sure why you posted that in the show, Kid. Unless it's...
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Unless it's you showing off the one you made.
Yeah, I think this was one.
Yeah, because it kind of looks like a reaction now.
Oops. Let me just go ahead and put that in. Sorry. We have a lot of good emotes in the server now that I think about it.
I will robot.
We got. We also got this gold one. I posted it in voice chat.
Oh yeah.
I recently used that headache one as well. Alright. The magic mage robots are done. Defeated.
That one as well.
Yeah. It's the perfect reactionary duo of emotes.
You done goofed, knucklehead.
Knucklehead.
Oh, here's another one. I think I suggested. I made it. I suggested at least recently. Just Shadow's face in it.
No kidding. Leave it to Danish mages to mess everything up.
Well,
I love this server.
maybe you should have just collapsed right along with that bridge.
This dialogue is so
It's not the time to argue.
awkwardly delivered.
It may not be my place
Like
to
Robotnik's face here?
but please, stay calm. We need to
I cannot
know
see.
why our
I'm
Danish mages are here.
fair. Yeah. Took me a moment to figure out what you were talking about.
Is preparing to invade other kingdoms to search for
There
the
we go.
mana stone.
A 2-credit clear.
If the mages are here, we
That'll
can
do.
bet there's a mana stone nearby. We need to find the Hero King as soon as possible, and ask him
As
where the
soon
stone
as
and
possible.
its elemental are. But how are we supposed to get to that?
I mean, I'm not taking it off the English voice acting, partially for the memes, and also because, may as well just keep it on the English voice acting.
Wahaha. Wario, is that you? Confirmed. Wario program.
I'm be getting on the royalties.
Yes. Money.
Okay, I've got plenty of candy. I've got plenty of cups of wishes. I could stock up on medical herbs, but it's not that big a deal. I have a mush boom eye. I have a Betmo eye. I have an ice coin. I have a Parpato claw. Yeah. Okay, next goal is to make what I need for the cannon so I can add for Valsena. And for that, we're on to getting the next mana stone.
What? The bridge is down.
So Miner, now that you've completed Mean Bean Machine on the game gear, what are you gonna do now?
I have an idea.
I'm gonna go to Vegas. Wait a minute.
Rename it? Oh, never mind that. You need to come into my backyard again. Lickety split.
Anyone feel South
which one did-
Island? Anyone feel South Island sinking?
Okay.
Miner, I didn't know you were playing a fan game of a fan game. I'm kidding.
Isn't she a beauty? This is the revolutionary ultra fabulous.
Was about to say you're gonna want to look at my stream, but then I remembered I'm not at that point yet. Because getting shot in the cannon in this game is hilarious.
I guess the real question is, Miner, do you want to do the special stages, or do you want to just play easy mode?
Nitromite.
Why not?
Nitromite to fire this up?
As usual, of course, I can't guarantee I'll make it, but
I've got too much work left on my.
we'll see what happens.
If I'm remembering correctly, all the zones in all the games in this use the Game Gear version, right?
Guess we're getting that.
Yes.
I guess we look for fuel.
Dejectedly, I guess we look for fuel.
And every one of them also uses the US version,
Guess we gotta ask around.
which means we don't get the extra touches that Sonic and Tails had, aka the Japanese version of Sonic Chaos.
Did not want to roll.
So we don't get act numbers except when Sonic clears an act. We get a
Only
slightly
37.
more... And we also get less rings in the boss acts.
Once we get to Stone Split,
Look at the bright side, at least you still get rings, period.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah. It could have been way worse of a port.
Okay.
It could have been way worse of a... What's the word I'm looking for here? It could have been Streets of Rage 3, let's just say that.
Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, Great Turquoise's palette's also slightly altered in the Game Gear version, isn't it?
Turquoise Hill's palettes?
Yeah, because I think it had more peach tiling in the Master System version.
You might be right.
Oh yeah. Now, I've already cleaned out this area, for the most part, I think. So I can just, head on over to the next area. But you know what, we'll go ahead and still fight enemies. Ow.
Barely broke a sweat.
I will say, this game definitely had a unique way of getting into the special stages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I remember this, I think you just want to stay near the center tree.
Pretty much. At least by the end. Just know how late into it we're gonna need to switch to the center of the screen. Over time.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on with Riesz here, why she's having a seizure during the pause screen, but okay.
Victory is easy with reliable
Within 30 seconds and start taking damage.
I will say again, I like Sonic Chaos's special stages, and by extent, Sonic Classic special stages, mainly because they don't rely on like something overly gimmicky in order to actually play them because the Chaos level. It just relies purely on, well, your platforming skills.
You might also include... What about Sonic Triple Trouble's odd-numbered special stages?
Yeah, those two. Yeah, those two. Though I will say my problem with Triple Trouble special stages is that the later odd special stage ones get kinda... what's the term I'm looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Especially the last one.
If you break even one rock accidentally, you're screwed.
What are you guys talking about?
Special stages.
Sonic.
In... which game?
The Game Gear games.
Okay, which of the Game Gear games?
Chaos and Triple Trouble.
Yes.
Okay, Sonic and Tails 1 and 2.
Alright. Well, and what's this I hear about breaking one single rock and screwing everything
That's
over?
Special stage.
That's the final Triple
Special
Trouble
stage.
special stage.
God, Ritzkopf is right. We do have problems talking over each other.
Sorry.
F. We just put an F on the stream for all the people who suffered that fate.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
I want to get a physical cartridge of Majora's Mask at some point, but I need the expansion pack as well.
Okay, you said expansion pack, and my mind immediately defaulted to the N64 version.
Yep, obviously. You think I'm gonna play the 3DS version? Come on, don't you know me better than that?
Yeesh, this emulator is a bit jittery, actually. Never had this problem on the GameCube.
Yeah, the 3DS version has some improvements, but it's overall... It has a number of improvements, but also very not improvements. Opposite of improvements.
You think it's too much change in order to really be called a remake?
Yeah, like, classes were completely neutered, for one. If you'll recall.
You know, they used to call this place Gem.
Minor, I wouldn't waste time trying to get more rings right now. More rings, you can only get about one special stage per act, unless you're in Act 2.
I am in Act 2.
Oh, I forget. I'm sorry.
But I can shine my light to nullify the illusion.
It's fine.
I know you want to see, right?
Alright.
Alright, so
Yes,
this one, the
do it, Lumina.
far... Yeah, that one.
Ta-da! Here's what the entrance to Dwarf Tunnel...
Okay, explain to me how making a tunnel just appear out of nowhere with support beams and such is an illusion of light. No, I refuse to believe that's merely an illusion of light.
Phantom Ruby.
Oh my gosh.
It's always Phantom
Tell me
Ruby.
the original
Always.
PC release of Sonic Adventure DX didn't have emulation quite this jittery and slightly glitchy.
I don't know. I never really played the Game Gear games in any of these.
Yeah, like, the video is a little jittery and a few pixels on the rings are slightly glitchy at times on Sonic Chaos here. I don't recall that ever happening. I don't recall that ever happening when I played Sonic Chaos on the GameCube version.
Oh, wait, that's just chaos.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got the two mixed up.
Why am I trying to fight the NPC?
Fine.
Why am I trying to fight the NPCs? They're not here to hurt me, and I'm not supposed to be here to hurt them. I'm supposed to be here to get information from them. What is wrong with me?
And meanwhile, Meyer just
Utterly
steamrolled.
decimates the first boss.
Yep, that was Great Bane Motora. Not
Keyword was.
not the one that appeared in the RP earlier in this RP. That was the Great Bane Motora DS, aka the one from the Chaos remake.
This is useful.
And let me just say, it's quite the upgrade from this.
Come again.
And meanwhile, now we're over in
Gigalopolis.
Is it?
I refuse to call it I refuse to call it by its shortened name. I refuse.
Well, on that note...
Can't make me.
Gigopolis.
All these wares...
And now he's triggered. Okay.
Minor has sex number ring. Never mind.
Hey, to be fair, I finished with that same amount of rings in Collision Chaos 2 last night during my painstaking all-time stones as Sonic run. With no saves coming.
Did you only go for the time stones, or did you?
Yeah, only the time stones, and I made it just in time to race Metal Sonic.
I had one of
Oh, well, what I usually do is I usually do the what's probably the painful strategy of double insurance.
Past.
Hey, Red. Random thought that crosses my mind, but I'm curious about. Can you look up which game first did the thing where when you sell back to a shop, you sell for a different price, a lower price than you buy?
Good.
There's a lot of games do that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the first
I have
was.
no idea. I don't even know where you look to find that, to be honest.
I'd think like a Google search maybe.
But yeah,
Okay.
but you're gonna find all sorts of stuff that won't necessarily be correct.
It's the internet.
Yeah, fair.
Sorry.
But, I mean, to be honest, you may as well be asking what was the first game to have any sort of in-game shop or trading system. And I don't know what the first one of that would have been.
To the internet!
Anyway, if I may. So I now have 3 Chaos Emeralds. We are now at my choke point in this game. in terms
blue,
of
blue and yellow, and now it's green.
Yep. And the next special stage, I'm likely going to choke on again and again and again. Unless somehow magically I get good at even that.
I believe, if I remember correctly, there are rocket shoes near the beginning of the stage.
Yes, there are.
And then if you just hold up and right.
I just can never remember where the end is.
Okay, that's just talking about the in-game store in Blizzard.
Yeah.
Microtransactions, of course.
That's the.
Okay.
You're gonna find a lot of random results.
Yeah. Fine. Well, guess that'll have to be just left in. Yeah, for the time being.
This is my fight. No need to trouble you.
I'd be probably extra careful with those what the? Okay, apparently you could stand on that for a second. What was that?
Yeah, that was weird. Never thought I'd manage that. Alright,
I can make a difference.
here it is.
Alright.
Here's the choker.
So remember, rocket shoes at the beginning. Go under this and then up right diagonally. Go. Now hold down.
What's out there somewhere? Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
Rocket shoes.
Up right.
Guys. Ow. We've got blue hedgehogs. We've got blue hedgehogs. And they roll around. They're blue hedgehogs. They're called mole bears, but they're hedgehogs.
And
Alright.
now...
I think it's definitely the next rocket shoe you want.
If I can get up there. Okay, come on, Sonic. Come on. Yes.
Yeah, I'm watching. Who's asking? Oh,
No!
You want nitro mine?
That's why I said you wanted another. There was another set of rocket shoes, I think, before that crumbling bridge.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you ain't got enough money. Guess there's no deal then.
Don't fret about it. You still got several dozen attempts to get it.
Yeah, but I absolutely hate this special stage with a passion. How many times does it fail at it?
I'll be deeper in the caves. No, wait.
Literal brick wall.
I have to wonder what happens if you actually do have enough money to purchase the nitromite at this point, because I imagine something would happen where you have to still end up fighting the boss to get the no. So I'm not sure what
Speaking of
happens.
bosses, the footage some of us have seen is exactly why you're the Nazi's boss was relegated to a mid-boss in Sonic Mania. Weak.
Well, at least he's not in.
Is it the Caterpillar?
Hello, Zero.
Oh, you're talking about the giant Caterpillar?
Yes.
Ball tower. Also, yeah, Zero, to answer your question from, if you're wanting individual sketches for each of them, my individual sketches usually run about $10. So overall combined, overall together, that would probably run about $30 for each 3 on individual pieces.
Alright, what would a group one be like? Just out of curiosity.
A group one would be cheaper as it is. A group one is technically cheaper as it is, as it's like $10 for the initial sketch and then an extra $5 per character. But I would assume you would want like individual pieces for each of them, so that way.
Yeah, I was
because
curious.
that way you can have individual reference.
Alright, what's your preferred method of payment? I might bring to that soon.
PayPal.
Cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to spread over
Yeah,
that.
PayPal's really bad about that.
There's somewhere.
All right, let me pay.
I want to get that nitromite as soon as possible.
Yeah, if there's another
just get
method you prefer, I would prefer that. But that's not.
Maybe I'll have better luck with the rings.
Ooh, I hear music I recognize.
Does it sound like cavey and pretty slow?
Yeah. I don't remember what game it's from, but I know I've heard it from Super Mario World before. And then I remember hearing the original.
Is that is not Mario. That unless you saw it in. Oh, you mean like some kind of short.
Like custom.
Okay, it's well, it's from Trials of Mana. It's the cave theme. I know that because that's what I'm playing right now.
That had to be where it was from.
You're like, I don't know where it could be from. I wonder.
Can I also just...
Yes,
Secret of Mana and then remix though.
Well, not Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like something from the original remix for the sequel.
Gee, Miner, you just dropped like a rock. Jesus.
That was
just
needed me.
Okay, those two jars disappeared until
well, at least the one to regenerate.
And then reappeared after the dialogue was over. That's interesting, an interesting bug. Cool game. Yeah.
Is it a bug? Or is it a feature?
I'm pretty sure that the jars appearing while dialogue is up, especially when it's not all the jars, just some, is a bug.
Miner, maybe I'll have to search to the left a bit more just to double check for any extra ring monitors.
Not again. Nope. I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
Two, go down and...
Okay, rocket shoot. Up.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
And roll.
This really helps.
Well, so much for no damage, dang. Changing to a character right like the frame before they get damaged.
Okay. Alternate route for them. Yes.
You missed the spring, didn't you?
Yes. And then I fell off a cliff.
What? On the attack, all out. All out. All out.
So now, if I remember correctly, this boss is the Pogo Stick of Death, right? What was Sonic's animation there for a second? Like you saw, he bounced off the brick wall in a crouch formation.
Kitty. Anyway. Yep. Here he be. Metal Robotnik Junior.
What are you playing?
He's playing Sonic Chaos.
I can't hear the name Metal Robotnik and not think of Black Eggman, just to be clear.
Zwat, you're thinking you have way too much SRB2 on the mind. Either
yeah, I do.
Either that or OVA.
Well, OVA is where I was introduced to him, but you're right when you say SRB2, because, yeah.
And
Especially considering I played it battle quite a bit yesterday.
And Miner lost a confrontation and just got shot.
Ah crap, ah crap, ah crap. Heal, 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 and heal, and he's dead. Okay, whatever.
And then the physics screwed me. Don't go Sonic Genesis on me now. Don't go Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis on me now.
Go Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis on me later. When I'm not oh boy, okay, we're switching to the mage. And by that I mean we're not switching to the mage, we're bringing back Duran.
Okay.
And I need to switch to on the cannot. Wow, okay.
Now. There we go.
Ow.
Now to just carefully manipulate my D-pad inputs. That was not careful manipulation, me being upheld very wrong. It was enough though. It was enough though.
It's too gross and dark in this cave.
Zira, don't worry, I don't think anyone heard it. Mainly because I also wasn't paying attention.
Heard what?
Oh. Well, there you go. If we didn't know what we were hearing, and I didn't hear anything, then we didn't hear it. Whatever it was.
Look what Robotnik's done to my Green Hill.
Look how they've massacred my boy.
How they've massacred my zone. He's roboticized it all. All of it!
Yeah. Also, fun fact, the background color palette is actually inverted from the Master System version.
Yeah, on the Master System it's green.
It's green and the background elements are tan.
Alright, so this is more like a midway point.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's death down there.
You can never be too sure on the game boost screen. Hey,
That's it.
get good.
Okay, I can just break shields easily like that.
So, Two-Tooth Sonic Warrior anyone?
Two-Tooth Sonic Warrior, deep in space and time.
Two-Tooth Sonic Warrior, forever in your mind. Who's gonna say the next line?
Survive the will to stay alive, because if you try...
Because if you try, you can do anything. Woo! Good song, good song.
Oh gee.
Ow.
What are the odds this frickin' catchment thing uploads this thing? Good lord.
What?
I'm just gonna screen. I am just gonna screenshot this real quick because this is something unique.
Alright. On the attack. We'll make her balance attack and set her to not use her moves all.
No one touch now, PayPal. Thank you. But yeah, I try to log in. I try to log in. I get a catchpa. This is the catchpa code to like give me.
I'm sorry. Are you saying catcha?
Yeah,
Captcha?
you know what I mean.
Alright, I guess it is a captcha. I don't know, I had a brain derp there.
So, the code's... What? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Wait, let me see the code. Okay.
Moving on.
You know what? I'll go ahead and spell it out here. There's a bunch of PayPal's logos here, and then it says CUM966T. No, 9C6TZ. Those first 3 letters. There are children watching.
Alright.
Somewhere.
Alright.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
I'm back.
I'll come back.
So you know what? I'm just gonna wait for Aquaplanet.
Alright, I'll also go ahead and have them not use their class strikes. Not that I know better, at least for now. And yeah, since the door's right there, I'm gonna set her to constantly use her magic.
Okay. Alright, okay, Zero, there's my PayPal.
Where'd this hole come from? I got a bad feeling about this. Did you hear that? I ain't gonna stick around.
I ain't gonna stick around. Later! Stop voice acting in this game. And so we have a giant mole to fight now.
Out of context video games.
Oh, I'm sorry, an anteater. It's a jewel eater. Anteater. Not a mole. It's an anteater with mole claws. Ow.
Hey, watch out! I think it's planning something.
Well, when you said the boss coordinator, did you say that? Did you mean this?
What? Okay. Hold on. I can't think at the moment. Just, give me a little bit. So I can process what it is you're saying.
Don't keep me waiting. No amount of reason can reach it in this state. Careful.
Finding 100 rings is the only reason why these stages are long. I am officially waiting for Aquaplanet.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yes. Okay, another one of my favorite water stages.
Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, let's just spam the magic
It's
now.
probably third to Aquatic Ruin and Hydro City at this point, really. And of course, okay, Mecha Green Hill Act 3.
I just realized this actually is only like this because of how close I am to the wall, but this makes the game look like a first-person shooter. Okay, time to move.
There are a lot.
That was an enticing camera angle.
Anyways, there are a lot more rings in this stage in the Japanese version of the game. Here,
Are you an act?
3. So the only rings we get are hell to reach. And I died.
Either way, this is the boss I'm thinking of. Either way, it's not like it matters. This boss, its version at least, is stupid easy, if I remember.
Yeah.
So, like as soon as you get it, you can just basically jump on top of him, and then you're like pretty much good for the entire fight.
Yeah, kind of. I tend to keep getting bounced off personally. Of course, there is a bit of a sweet spot hitting him. And of course, you kind of need to hit
Yeah, minor. There is a sweet spot. It's called jumping on top of it, then pressing left once. That way the knockback constantly throws you to the right.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. There were 2 deaths, but still wasn't too bad.
Try it now. That's not how you do it.
This is on. I do realize now. I've actually been playing on hard mode, whereas my first playthrough was on normal. So that should make things interesting. And second Mana Stone reached, and second Elemental acquired.
Just hit him off.
Also, real talk. What is that thing supposed to be? Is it like some sort of like evil robotic koala or something?
Every 1,000 years. You all are lucky.
Sure doesn't scream coconuts to me.
Goes missing, and now 2 Leader appears. What in tarnation is going on? Well, my ears done started.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Gnome's voice.
Zwat, all I hear on your hand is what sounds like cheesy voice acting.
Well, of course I'm alright.
Yes, and Duran's face says it all here. Okay, I feel tempted to possibly make Duran's face here an emote. That is great.
I do wish Gnome didn't have the constant bouncing sound whenever he's out.
By the way,
You've heard Salamando's voice acting, yes?
Yes, but I'm just talking about the sound effect of the gnome just bouncing over and over again.
It doesn't really bug me, but okay.
Oh joy, labyrinth spears.
and these ones are more of a pain in the ass than any.
With the power of the elementals,
In fact, I'm just gonna.
portal to the sanctuary of Hannah.
In fact, I'm just going to get myself impaled.
By the way, to drown in this zone would
Wow,
just be an
that
insult.
hurt. Why did I do that?
Although then again, I might be guilty as a kid.
I'm really not good at it. I really don't have any other alternate payment methods aside from PayPal for online money thing.
Hold up. Did I just bounce in the middle of the water? I wasn't even on the surface. What the?
Oh, what?
I'm sorry for being so
Game Gear.
Randomly did a bounce underwater.
Nitramite on the house. Oh,
A bounce
don't you worry
on
about it.
literal
No charge.
water below the surface.
Here, I'll send you right back to the entrance to Dwarf Tunnel with.
You know, on the other hand, it's just 8 rings. I can manage.
You all take care now. Oh, give my regards to Gnome.
You know, I wonder, just in RPGs with a magic rope, the cave escape system, how do they work? How does the magic rope even work? Do you just hold the rope and then it teleports you, or do you have to climb through some kind of portal, or do you... I have to wonder that.
Well, hey, if Pokemon's anything to tell us, you just spin in place and then you rise into the heaven, and then end up right outside the cave entrance.
I mean, I guess it's as good as an answer as any.
Oh yeah, as well. I should point out, if you actually bought the Nitromite from that guy before you got to this point, he'd actually give you a chain ability.
Of course he does. Of course. So, but you do still need to. So what's the incentive to chase him afterward?
The chain ability.
No, I mean in plot. What is once you get the Nitromite by paying?
Barry mentioned Gnome.
How the heck do I get...
Barry mentioned she's worried about Gnome.
Oh, okay. So that explains so much. So, huh. Well, that's good to know. Thanks. Well, hi.
Yeah, so it still makes sense.
Yeah, okay. That is an answer. I thought it was gonna be just plot happens, he has to be pulled away, and that'd be that.
Yeah, you just hear him say that he has to go on looking for Gnome, and then Fairy thinks about that more than the Nitromite.
That's fair, yeah. And he doesn't give you back your money or anything.
No, he doesn't. Because you get the chain ability from him after you beat Jewel Eater.
That's fair. Oh well, guess it's too late for that
the
now.
The chain ability is a pretty neat one because it boosts stats of your gear.
Which stats?
I think it pings all stats.
Of the gear. Huh, that actually sounds pretty universal, so...
I actually have to go look.
Okay, yeah. Because if so, then I guess that is something to go worth going after. In which case, maybe not buying anything before entering the dungeon, entering the cave is probably a reasonable strategy. Also, remind me to use my transformation points at some point, even though we're coming close to the end of this session.
Alright, just gotta be quick here.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
There we go. That'll do. Okay, third attempt. Special stage 4.
We won admirably.
Come on. Nice and seamless.
Alright, so I'll stop the session after I take the... I believe after I take the Cannon to Elsena, and when I reach the first gold mana statue after that.
Screw that jump otherwise. Okay.
Actually,
great.
Do I want to do the cannon sequence right now, or... Actually, I think I'll save the cannon sequence for later and just...
I think the rocket ship is behind you. This is the last jump. Yeah, because this is the last jump. Come on.
Shit,
yeah,
right.
go. Upright.
Go. Come on.
Die.
I'm loading up
sounds...
the game right now to see what the ability does.
Go through our item seeds.
If it helps matter, maybe try spin dashing it from the left side. That way you don't lose.
Maybe. received the worst.
And now we're at level 2 for the magic pot.
Gotta love rings.
Welcome.
Alright. Now we'll rest until morning and save here, and then we'll pick up here for the next session, which might be tomorrow, might be next week. I'll have to figure out how we do that.
And it increases gear stats by 5% in battle.
Just in general, all of your gear stats.
Yes.
I didn't even know you.
That's pretty creative and sounds useful, so yeah. Okay, my future playthroughs might just wanna buy the Nitromite then. Good to know.
I didn't even know you could break through those blocks at the start.
Alright, so... No, wait, Minor, get the time order. Get the time order. The time order.
Because, like, getting that chain ability, I could potentially substitute, one of my 5% gains, in future playthroughs, like with Angela, her magic 5% boost, I could substitute that for the all abilities, boost, and yeah. Anyway, that shall be it for now, and thank you all for tuning in. I don't think anyone major tuned. Actually, I have training points to spend before that, yeah.
Go.
3, 2,
What?
1.
I hate to be that guy, but I think I was the one viewer.
Well, what next? Try and jump into it?
Hold on, let me get the sun. Let me get the map. I'm having to bounce between doing this and also having to bounce between. I'm going to bounce between watching the stream in order to.
No, I'm just losing it.
I'll go ahead and invest those points in there for when I get to my first class change.
Oh wait, Minor, I'm an idiot. Sorry, Red Scarf, were you saying something?
Well, I was going to say, this boss can be cheesed, because what you can do is you can go all the way to the left of the screen, and just keep jumping into the boss.
Or all the way to the right.
You will get a hit and lose your ring, but it doesn't leave the screen, so you'll always get it back.
I always head to the right, personally.
Yeah, but yeah, you can do it on either side, to be honest.
Yeah.
Welcome.
But I've seen speedrunners generally stick to the left. I don't know if that's better than the right.
Alright, and now that we've handled the training points, now it's time to end the stream. Thank you all for tuning in.
Stop running.
And I realize what you said, Flash. I'm still gonna act like people watched. Bye!